Hey everyone, this is just a quick introduction to Jamboard, how to use some of the basic functions and into line. So after you get to number 4, do now, intro to Jamboard and lines, you'll click on that and it is going to take you to Jamboard. It's going to take you here. So this is basically like a digital whiteboard, and the first one that we have is on lines. And so this is 6 types of lines. And I'm going to show you how to work on it and use it. So this is the first page. You're not going to do anything to this. Just leave it just like it is. And it says the line is a mark with length and direction, a moving point. It can be implied by an edge or sequence of marks. Lines can be drawn, painted, created with wire, etc. So there are 6 basic types of lines, 5 regular lines and an implied line. So as you can see, there's a vertical line up and down, horizontal, which is side to side, diagonal, which is on a slant like diagonal, zigzag is real sharp, curvy is smoother, and then implied is a broken line. So it implies to be in a line, but it's not all connected. So what we want to do first is you're going to each practice making your own Jamboard. And a Jamboard is something that we could all work on together at the same time on the same one. So it's a digital way to work together. And I'm going to show you basics today, and then eventually we're going to do some really cool projects with it for this class. So what I want you to do first is go over here on the tools section on the left and click this little arrow. If you hover over it, it says select. Click on that and then come back to where all these lines are. Click on that and you can see it lights up with a blue box. Hit Command C and it will copy that. And then up at the top in the middle where my cursor is, you see a little box and you're going to click over until you see the first empty screen. So this is like a blank whiteboard. So what we're going to do is click on it and then say Control V. And now you have your own. This is for you. So each person is going to click over until there's an empty one and then do their own. So if you go to the toolbar on the left and go down, this one here is a sticky note. Click on that and you're going to put your name, and we're going to just put my name because that's me, Miss Rennick. Your name and your block number. So whatever block number you are in, and click Save. And then click on just the regular screen. And this is your sticky note. You can move it around, but that way you get credit. If you're in class with us live, this is going to be what you turn in for credit today. So all you have to do is do it. Make sure you have a sticky note with the block number, and then do the assignment that I'm about to show you, and you'll be set. If you are not here live, you'll do the same thing. Click over till you get an empty spot. Add your own, but you are going to upload that image and turn it into Google Classroom, and I'll show you how to do that in a second. So the basics are you're going to practice these, and while you're practicing, you are going to learn about this top tool, so the brush. If you click on the little arrow next to it over on the left, it lights up 4 options. So you have a pen, marker, highlighter, or brush. So you can just play with them and you can pick your color. Let's start with blue, and you're going to practice some vertical lines. So up and down. So this is one of the basic elements of art that art is made out of, is lines. If you want to make a perfectly straight one, hit Shift and hold it down, and then you can make a nice straight line. If you want to change the color, click back on that and pick whichever color you want. So just practice a few of those. Same thing with horizontal. You can just draw it, or you can do the shift. You can try different tools. The highlighter is like a highlighter, so it's a little more translucent, and the brush is very translucent, kind of like watercolor. So the first pen is thinner. The second one is a marker, and it's a little bit bolder. And again, you can change the color. Hold Shift if you want it to be a perfectly straight line. We can use that later. So same thing with zigzag. Make sure you have nice sharp edges. You have sharp edges like that, it's a zigzag. Now, if for some reason you don't like something, you can hit the bottom, the next button, erase, and you could erase something. Also, if it's something that you just did, you can hit Command or Control Z, and it will undo what you did. So if you want to go back to drawing, choose your tool. It's similar to a lot of other things you've probably used, but if not, give it a whirl. Curvy could be like this, but it also could be really curvy. And then again, implied is suggesting that it's a line. It's implying it. It's not connected, but it's like the lines on the middle of the road, the yellow dotted line. There. So then in the space next to it, you will play with the tools. You can draw something. You can try different kinds of scribbles or marks. I did want to show you another one I had made here. I used the paintbrush tool to make the background, and then I used an erase tool to make the drawings on it. So that's something that you can do. So if you've done that, say this is you, and then now this is not something I'm spending much time on, but let's say I did something wonderful here. You can be as creative as you want to. That's it. You're done. You don't have to save it. Just make sure your name and your block number is on a sticky note. But if you were not here in class live, then you're going to have to take one extra step. You will go to these three dots here, and then it has three down. So rename, download as a PDF, save frame as image. You click that, and then it's going to give you a download of just your frame as an image, and you will turn that into today's assignment in the Google Classroom, and then you're done. So follow all the steps in today's assignment. Also, I'm going to put this video that I'm making right now as number 5, so that if you want to go back and see how to use Jamboard, you can watch it on here as well, and I'll leave that link on there for the rest of class. All right, so make yourself a Jamboard. Again, if you are going to be in class live with us on Monday, you don't have to do it now. You'll do it during class, and then you'll have it all set up, okay? Hope you all have a great day. We're going to have a good time with Jamboard, playing with lines and having a good time trying a new tool, okay? I hope you guys have a great day. Talk to you soon.